All right, all right, all right. I know you've all been waiting for it. It's time for the camper tour of Bendy. I know y'all are gonna dig this. This is a Ram 2500 cargo van that I just purchased from Bendy Vans out of Rochester, New York. This is their first professional camper build, and I am not only stoked to take you through this, but also extremely excited to be the first owner. Let's check out the camper. Let's go over some specs. This is a 2021 Ram ProMaster 2500 high roof. It's the 159 wheelbase, which is the biggest of the three. This comes with 63,000 miles, automatic transmission, and it's a cargo van version with front wheel drive, a 3.6 liter V6 that's 20 foot long, 9 feet high, and comes with 16 to 18 miles per gallon. Now we're just checking out the outside, showing you the LED light bars on the front. These beautiful Rhino rims. The exterior windows that were added on that are aftermarket. Built by Bendy Vans, which has one logo on each side. In the back, we have the roof rack and the backup cam. Up top, we have a 12-volt air conditioning unit. And we also have a max air fan up front with two 300-watt solar panels. So 600 watts total. We also have the backup camera over here. Very clean. Over here is our 30 amp power cord plug, so we can plug in AC to DC and charge off the household power. We have another window over here, passenger style door over here, so this is not a standard cargo door. A low profile LED light strip up top. Hold on, I'll show you how that looks. Love it. The controls for that are right up near my steering wheel. Up front, we've got plenty of storage up here. I am going to have so much fun transitioning into this and just figuring out places to put everything. Because this is huge compared to what I'm living in now. It's actually pretty overwhelming. Some beautiful bucket style seats with the visors on there. A bunch of storage up here. And this does pop open. But it is definitely sticky, and a lot of people had no idea that it even opened up. But it is a perfect little glove box up there. And we have our little clipboard, a whole bunch of little storage cubbies, cup holders, USB plug, HDMI plug, 12-volt plug. No seat warmers or anything, but I'm content. I can always get a little heated seat cover if I want. Stuff up there for driving. A spot right above my head to store my clothes. Now we're over on the driver's side. In the door, we have the cup holder, huge little storage spot, huge storage spot down below. We have our seat controls. Both of those seats turn around too, so they have the swivel seat on them. Little spot for my phones over here. And then we have a spot to turn on each of our LED lights. We have the two up front. And then we have the one on the side, my porch light. Twenty 2021 Dodge Ram. Pretty stock up front. There's a little drawer underneath. I don't know how to operate that yet on a seat. Maybe it doesn't move. This is a standard gas V6 3.6. Now let's go inside and check this thing out. And again, this is a stock tour showing you before I fill this thing up. We have our regular switch when we first walk in with a dimmable light switch on it. We have that same feature over on the kitchen area. Beautiful honeycomb backsplash on the kitchen. All real wood in here. Swivel seats up front. 63,000 miles on this baby. Alright, now turn this little red switch down below. And you can swivel the seat and turn it right around. But it's definitely stiff right now and brand new. And we do have to move the seat forward and turn it to where I gotta move. There's an overall pan of the van. Checking out the interior. We've got the 2-burner Viver induction stove. Storage up top for all my clothing, I hope. That's what I'm going to assume and hope for. Microwave in here. That's connected to my 3,000 watt Renogy inverter in the back. Max Air fan. That's 12 volt fan that runs off the battery. 3 speeds in, 3 speeds out. We've got a beautiful sink. LED light with a dimmable light switch. We have our kitchen window. Honeycomb backsplash. Sink cover. Beautiful sink with that drain down at the bottom. Awesome faucet with a sprayer. Beautiful countertop that's all been glossed and very, very well built. Bendy Vans did a phenomenal job. Over here's a little drawer. Spot down underneath for my Camp Lux hot water heater. That's an electric hot water heater. And then I have my 5-gallon gray water tank where my drain is going into. This is my front-loading 12-volt fridge, which that's a huge game changer for me. Overhead storage up top. And he even set this up like a brand new camper travel trailer with all the manuals in the bag for all my appliances and smoke detector up there. I should definitely get a carbon monoxide detector, so I'll see if that's what that is. Now we're into our plugs and our light switch. Over here's our inverter switch to turn that on and off. There's a 3,000 watt inverter. That'll run my microwave. I know it runs my couple of my plugs. And I know it also runs my induction stovetop. I know my air conditioner is a 12 volt AC directly ran to the battery. Then we've got some lights up here with some USB charging ports in there. My Renogy solar controller is what I passed right by with just rambling. Up here is my 12 volt air conditioner. This is ran directly to my batteries. and does run straight off my batteries. It is a heavy draw, yes, but I'll charge it back up. All right, now we've got the queen size bed. It's 75 inches, no, full size bed, 75 inches long. My bench seats with storage underneath both sides. That right there is so I can turn my bench and turn my dinette into a secondary bed, which I'll show you how that works. Storage over on this side with the Mr. Buddy heater that won't stay in here because I already have my own. Little adapters so I can plug in outside from the camper to the house. Over here is my little tabletop. Pull that out. Game changer. Now I have room for company. Now I have room to do my work and to relax. But check this out. That extra cushion is for this right here. And now I have an extra bed for somebody. Okay, here's my dinette dropped down into a bed. And then my actual bed up here that fits me. Yep, I fit. I love it. And this is such a comfortable mattress. It feels so nice in here. I can actually sit up in bed without hitting my head. Well, I mean, I could hit my head on the air conditioner. This air conditioner runs off the actual camper. It's not even hooked up to the inverter. I am stoked about this setup. I wanted to show this to you stock though before I started putting everything in it and making it mine, because I know that it's never going to look like this again. I hate saying that, but it's true. This is beautiful though. I love the lighting and the ambient lighting so I don't have those puck lights staring at me in the face. Again, I love Miles. But that's what I'm comparing to right now. So I'm going to say all the negatives that I didn't like about Miles. I've been in him for 2.5 years though. I love him. We're also going to figure out where the diesel heater's going. So that's kind of why I'm rushing to get this stock tour out. So that's where we're at today. I think I've covered everything. We covered the cab. We went over the specs on the motor and what we have. The 159 or 158 inch wheelbase. The big one of the three. The first Bendy build ever. Just trying to figure out what I want to do though. I mean, I need more shelving. I need more cabinets, something. Maybe a cabinet right there, a cabinet right here. My mind's a going. And my Amazon list is a filling.
All right, let's check out all the junk inside my trunk. All the wood paneling. Everything I wish I knew how to do. I love it. I love every bit of this. Of course, there's a couple things that I wouldn't have done, but backup camera and the air conditioner. We are all set for an outside shower with hot and cold water. Huge fresh water tank back here. I don't even know what size it is yet, but it's huge. Beautiful outside shower with a spot to hang the shower. And I actually have a shower curtain and a little cover to come for the top of that. So I can do a nice little enclosure back there. Right there is to drain it. Up top to fill it. Then I have my that track up there in the center is my table for the inside. And now we've got my fire extinguisher back here. And this is all my electrical. My 3,000 watt Renogy inverter. My 2 SOK 200 plus amp hour batteries. So over 400 amp hours total. I've got the AC to DC charger. The DC to DC charger. 600 watts of solar up top. Everything is easily accessible back here. I'm thinking about putting a piece of plexiglass over it with a little slider on it, but I haven't came to that conclusion yet. Easy access for my bed. Oh, I'm so stoked about this. Now I just can't wait to get out there and start using it. But good things take time.
Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Bendy? What do you think a good name for him would be? Or her, or they, whatever. I'm so stoked in here, guys. I feel nice, I feel comfortable, I feel clean. I have enough room. I can have company in here. I mean, we'll go over everything later on about just, I felt a little claustrophobic in there. And it's not that I'm claustrophobic, but I just felt like I didn't have enough room for people, family, friends. I just felt a little stuck. I love miles, and I didn't know that for the first year or two. So I think it's just kind of like, maybe everybody else is getting it, and I felt like I needed to be in the clique, but that is not the case, I don't think. You know, maybe it's just because of the point that a lot of my YouTubers that I'm following are all just discussing this over and over again. And if you hear 10 people talk about how their back's hurting from not being able to stand up, maybe my back started hurting too from just hearing that. I don't know, whatever it is, magically, after numerous years, I mean, I am always searching Marketplace daily. I sell every day on there, so I'm looking every day on there. And, well, you guys saw, I've already looked at a few vans. I look at campers all the time. So, I mean, it's always right there in front of me. But after going and looking at a Nissan last week, kind of knowing what I wanted throughout the years, this one sprung up. I jumped on it within 4 hours after the listing. And even after buying this, I still am extremely excited. You know, I'm happy. It wasn't cheap, but I'm happy. We'll see in another 2.5 years how I feel about this one. If you like these kind of videos, you want to see where this is going to go in the future, please do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button and keep on coming back for more. I have so many plans for the future. I can't wait to have this all come together and see what happens. And I hope that you come follow along. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all next week. Bye.